Hello, everyone. I'm Charles Adams. I'm the Dean of the Judy Genshaft Honors College, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to this virtual version of our Judy Genshaft Honors College commencement celebration. I wish that I could be with you today to offer my congratulations in person and help you celebrate this momentous occasion, but COVID-19 has forced us to take another path, and we'll make the very best of it that we can. I want to start our celebration by thanking a couple of very special groups of people. The first is the faculty, advisors, and staff of the Judy Genshaft Honors College. I know that you appreciate the support that they provided in helping you get to this point in your life. In fact, some of them have recorded video messages to you, offering their congratulations and best wishes. Let's take a look.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations on graduating. The only thing better than being a student in the Judy Genshaft Honors College is being an alumni. Congratulations and go Bulls.
Congratulations, grads! We are so proud of you and so excited to join your friends and family in celebrating you today.
Congratulations, all of you graduates of the Judy Genshaft Honors College, especially those of you from USF St. Petersburg. You should be really proud of your accomplishments. We wish you all the best as you head out into the world. Stay in touch with us.
Congratulations, seniors. We're so very proud of you and your perseverance to get through this. We have best wishes for you for the future, and I know that you'll do great things. Again, congratulations.
Congratulations on your many accomplishments, and thank you for sharing your journey with us.
Congratulations. Best wishes for your next adventure.
Congrats, graduates.
Congratulations, Honors Bulls. We are so proud of your hard work to get to today, and we are celebrating you from afar. Congratulations again, and go Bulls.
Hi, Honors Bulls. Congratulations on a job well done. It's been a pleasure to work with you for the past few years, and I can't wait to see what the world has in store for you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm proud of you guys. Go Bulls.
I'm thrilled to celebrate the achievements of all of our new graduates, and I'm so eager to keep hearing about your new adventures in store. Congratulations.
Hi, Honors grads. Congrats on graduating. So exciting. We really miss seeing you all every day. And we're going to continue to miss you as you go on to do bigger and better things. We just can't wait to see what you do next.
Beloved graduates of the Judy Genshaft Honors College, congratulations on a degree well earned. As you move forward in the pursuit of higher education or a career, hold fast to a purpose greater than yourself. And know that while the journey will sometimes feel lonely, you are never alone.
Hey, Honors grads. Congratulations on your graduation. Don't forget where you came from, because the Honors College has set you up for so much success in your future. I can't wait to see what you do next. Go Bulls!
A special congrats to all the graduating students. Wishing you only the best in this next chapter. Go Bulls.
Congratulations, Honors College graduates. We are so proud of you and look forward to seeing all of the great things that you do in the future. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Honors Bulls. I know this graduation may not be what you envisioned, but we are so unbelievably proud of you and happy to celebrate with you. Congrats again. Go Bulls.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You have overcome very much and you have risen to the challenge. Please let us know how we can still be a part of your journey going forward. Best wishes.
Those were great. Thank you all. The second group of people that I want to recognize today are the supporters of each and every one of you. The parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, and friends. The whole team that's helped you get to this point. My wife and I supported two daughters through college a number of years ago, and we know what it takes to build a successful college career. It takes a lot of people. It takes those late-night phone calls offering moral support, the care packages that arrive during exam week, those few extra dollars that come in at just the right moment. All of these things and so many more are part of your success, and we want to say thank you to all those who have contributed. We're very grateful. And now it's time to celebrate you, the Judy Genshaft Honors College class of 2020. Thank you to all of you who submitted photos and biographical information for our ceremony today. A couple of words of explanation before we begin. I'm going to be mentioning a couple of special awards. The first is the Dean's Circle of Merit. This is given to a few students who have excelled in 4 areas of central importance to the college. leadership, research, service, and global experience. The other is the King O'Neill Award. This is given to students who have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA through their undergraduate career at USF. That's wonderful. Congratulations to all of you. Before we start, though, take a look at this beautiful Honors College medallion. We have mailed these medallions to your homes and ask that when your name is called, you either put it on yourself or, better yet, ask a friend or family member to place it on you. Although we are not all together to witness it, this is a significant moment in your journey, and we are very proud of you. And so let's begin. Our first graduate is Nandini Agarwal. She's receiving her degree in accounting and finance on the Tampa campus. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis explored the political and legal influences on the formation and implementation of tax policy by analyzing the congressional histories of the medical device tax and the soda tax. I'm proud to say that Nandini considers her favorite honors experience to be my class in London with the USF in London program. She says that she became extremely homesick as it was her first time traveling alone, but that she appreciated a sympathetic faculty ear. Thank you, Nandini, for those kind words. She's also been given one of USF's highest honors by being named the university's outstanding graduate for the fall 2020 semester. Nandini has accepted a full-time position at PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP in Tampa. She plans to complete her CPA and is also weighing her graduate school options. Congratulations, Nandini. Our next graduate is Soraya Alfred. Her degree is in geology with a minor in geographic information systems and technology on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone research project explored the Andy Warhol collection at the USF Contemporary Art Museum in order to understand how Warhol's lived experiences affected the way he portrayed the world around him. Soraya's proudest accomplishment at USF was being elected treasurer of the Geology Club. She says this allowed her to meet like-minded individuals and deep dive into the activities she enjoys while maintaining good academic standing and meeting people from a myriad of cultural backgrounds. After graduation, Soraya plans to seek full-time employment in her home country, Trinidad. She then plans to complete a master's degree in geophysics, probably in Canada. Congratulations, Soraya. Our next graduate is Nilofar Aliyeva. Nilofar's degree is in biomedical sciences and psychology on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone research project focused on the main factors that cause burnout in pre-med students. Nilofar's favorite honors memory is the first honors class she took, biomedical ethics, with Dr. John Dormoy. She says this class taught her much that she will use in her future career as a physician. Nilofar next plans to apply to medical schools in hopes of becoming a neurotrauma surgeon. Congratulations, Nilofar. Our next graduate is Mohammed Tassin Alkilani. Mohammed's degree is in biomedical sciences on the Tampa campus. And he is a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. His honors capstone research project studied the effects of different factors in healthcare environments on patient satisfaction. Mohammed's favorite honors experience was taking classes, he says, that promoted critical thinking and increased knowledge about important issues in societies. Mohammed will attend the FSU College of Medicine with a goal of becoming a competent physician and treating patients for the right reasons. Congratulations, Mohammed. Nico Benedetti is our next graduate, and his degree is in interdisciplinary social sciences with a minor in public health on the Tampa campus. His honors capstone research project contributed to the Gulf Beaches Historical Museum in Pinellas County. Nico's favorite honors memory is of his time spent as an honors college peer mentor in the fall of 2018. After graduating, Nico will work towards becoming a rescue swimmer for the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations, Nico. Next is Emily Brandis, who is receiving her degree in biology with a biomedical sciences concentration and minors in chemistry and psychology on the St. Petersburg campus. Emily is also a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis investigated the effects of two suppressor genes on metastatic signaling pathways and cellular mechanisms. Emily's proudest accomplishment at USF, she says, was inspiring a love for volunteering while being the volunteer director of the USF St. Pete campus's Phi Chi Pre-Medical Society. Emily will continue performing research while applying to medical school. Congratulations, Emily. Sandra Bulla is our next graduate. Her degree is in psychology on the Tampa campus, and her honors capstone research project used social media to help spread awareness, information, and resources that align with major topics regarding reproductive justice. TikTok was selected as a social media platform of choice, and she created a series of videos related to medical racism, the care needed after miscarriages, LGBTQ+ reproductive issues, and obstacles to affordable health care. Sandra's proudest accomplishment at USF, she says, was being able to further her career through interning at Bay Area Neuropsychology for a year and serving as a research assistant in the psychology research lab. Sandra plans to attend graduate school to receive a doctorate in clinical psychology. Congratulations, Sandra. Lauren Bustillo's degree is in global business with a concentration in marketing on the Tampa campus. Her departmental honors program thesis explored the potential of implementing the field of industrial organizational psychology in dentistry by studying its successful application in similar fields. Lauren's proudest accomplishment at USF was being voted Vice President of Internal Affairs for Phi Chi Theta, a professional business organization. Currently, Lauren is applying to become a PhD candidate in industrial organizational psychology at USF, FIU, and Georgia Tech. Congratulations, Lauren. Next is Isabella Bustillos. Her degree is in biomedical sciences with a minor in public health on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone research project focused on drug abuse in the Bradenton area. Isabella's favorite honors memory is of studying abroad in Panama with Dr. Davidson and the rest of her honors class. She says it was an incredible trip that she still thinks about today. Isabella plans to attend medical school next fall. Congratulations, Isabella. Luis Cervera is receiving his degree in biology on the St. Petersburg campus. His honors thesis develops strategies that emergency department physicians can use to combat opioid use disorder. Luis is most proud of the personal growth he says he's been able to achieve through these short 4 years at USF. Luis plans to attend medical school and work as a military physician. Congratulations, Luis. Our next graduate is Lucas Coelho. Lucas's degree is in cell and molecular biology on the Tampa campus. He completed a departmental honors program thesis in which he found a cellular model to study the protein tau in connection with the development of Alzheimer's disease. Lucas's proudest accomplishment at USF was his poster presentation at USF Health Research Day. Next, Lucas will apply to medical school and continue doing research on Alzheimer's. Congratulations, Lucas. Darcy Conklin is receiving her degree in chemistry on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone research project allowed her to develop her creative writing skills through various writing forms, such as letters, critical essays, or satire. Darcy's proudest accomplishment at USF was working in Dr. Baker's Natural Products Research Lab for a year and a half, where she completed a project focused on extracting and isolating natural products from a species of sea slug. Darcy presented her research at USF's annual Castle Conference this spring and received an undergraduate research award for her contributions in the lab. Next, Darcy will attend the University of Florida's College of Pharmacy at their Orlando campus to receive a PharmD and become a licensed pharmacist. Congratulations, Darcy. Our next graduate is Jessica Kopkut. Jessica is receiving her degree in public health on the Tampa campus. For her honors capstone research project, she created a video showing the humanitarian crisis emerging from the Dadaab refugee camp complex in Kenya. Jessica's favorite honors college memory is of sitting down with Dr. Bush and some of her fellow acquisition of knowledge classmates to have caffeinated conversations in her freshman year. She remembers Dr. Bush's fancy hot chocolate that she says was really good. Overall, she says it was fun to hang out with her fellow students outside of class and get to know everyone better. Jessica plans to continue volunteering and working toward a career in the nonprofit realm. Congratulations, Jessica. Sarah Cottle's degree is in industrial engineering on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone research project analyzed the problem of paper waste at USF and sought to understand gaps in the current collection process to see what could be improved. Sarah's proudest accomplishment is graduating from the Judy Genshaft Honors College. She will begin working as part of the Ford College graduate program, serving different rotations throughout the company for 3 years, focusing on Global Industrial Engineering Department and managing. Congratulations, Sarah. Next is Gabriela Del Rosa Maciero. Gabriela's degree is in communication with a general business certificate on the Tampa campus. Her honors thesis reflected her passion for organizational communication by exploring business and structural communication processes and how they could be improved. Gabriela's favorite honors experience was a class that she says changed her life forever. There she met her thesis advisor, Professor Illuminaire Salem, who she says taught her not only about academics and research, but also showed her how important it is to learn how to tell our own story through different forms and media. Gabriela wants to continue to make a difference in people's lives by working and recruiting and training to help companies become healthier and more humane environments for all. Congratulations, Gabriela. Joshua DeRosa is receiving his degree in physics on the Tampa campus. His honors capstone research project examined the legal and philosophical obligations carried by doctors and other healthcare providers. Joshua's proudest accomplishment was being able to finish his work and classes despite, he says, all the heartache and personal problems he encountered in the fall of 2019 and in the era of COVID-19. Next, Joshua will seek full-time employment before eventually entering graduate school. Congratulations, Joshua. Next is Tiara Desper. Tiara's degree is in biomedical science with minors in astronomy and public health on the Tampa campus. Her honors college thesis researched the effects of goji berry, a common health food, on pancreatic beta cells to see how the berry might play a role in preventing or treating type 1 diabetes. Tiara's favorite honors memory is teaching an honors foundation class this year. It was her third time to teach the course, and she says there were many challenges to overcome with the online format. However, overcoming these challenges was what made teaching the class so memorable and meaningful. She's excited to see where her students will go in the future. Tiara plans to apply to 2 PhD programs. One is a PhD in cell and molecular biology at USF, in which she would continue her research into type 1 diabetes, and the other is a dual PhD in astrobiology and biochemistry at Penn State, where she hopes to search for life in space. In recognition of her contributions to the college and USF, Tiara has been named a winner of the Dean's Circle of Merit Award for Leadership. Congratulations, Tiara. Camila Dominguez is receiving her degree in biomedical science with a minor in criminology on the Tampa campus. For her honors capstone research project, she interviewed students and professional staff to collect their views on a range of problems, but principally the disparity in college graduation rates between men and women. Camila's proudest accomplishment at USF was receiving the Global Citizen Award after working towards it for several years. She plans to work and volunteer during a gap year and then enter medical school in the fall of 2022. Congratulations, Camila. Our next graduate is Rachel Dominguez. Rachel's degree is in sociology on the Tampa campus, and she completed an honors thesis that identified the challenges facing foster alumni, those young adults who were in the foster care system at some point during their childhood. Rachel conducted one-on-one interviews with foster alumni in order to discover commonalities across their experiences. Rachel's proudest accomplishment at USF is serving as the president of Tau Sigma Honor Society, an honor society for transfer students. Rachel says she loved being able to serve each member of this organization. She plans to go on to graduate study in sociology in the fall of 2021. Her studies will center around education and children with a focus on foster care. Congratulations, Rachel. Kevin Dwan's degree is in biomedical sciences with a minor in psychology on the Tampa campus. His honors capstone research project analyzed different perspectives on occupations in the performing arts and identified risks and hazards in that field that may lead to injuries. Kevin's proudest accomplishment at USF was participating in several hackathons, although he says he had no experience in coding prior to participating. His immediate goal is to be hired as a data analyst at Moffitt and ultimately to pursue a master's degree in business analytics. Congratulations, Kevin. Our next graduate is Tori Duncan. Tori's degree is in global business with a concentration in finance, as well as a minor in economics on the Tampa campus. Tori is a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Her capstone research project was undertaken with mentorship from the faculty at the Institute for Advanced Discovery and Innovation and explored the gender gap in college graduation rates. I'm pleased to say that Tori's favorite honors experience was going to London and taking my honors class on Britishness as part of the USF in London program. Tori says she loved being able to immerse herself in British culture and that she met some of her best friends on the trip. Next, Tori will move to Fort Worth, Texas, and seek full-time employment to further her career in the field of business. Congratulations, Tori. Tegan Icahn is our next graduate. Her degree is in biomedical sciences with a minor in general public health on the Tampa campus. Tegan is another King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis investigated the ways in which a patient's perception of miracles affects the care they receive, and how physicians can better communicate with patients and/or patients' families who express their hope for a miracle. Tegan's proudest accomplishment at USF was participating in multiple study abroad trips and completing the Global Citizen Award. During her time at USF, she traveled to the Dominican Republic with Dr. Davidson's class and volunteered in rural clinics. She also spent 6 weeks in Florence, shadowing physicians in both public and private hospitals. She was even able to spend a semester abroad in Exeter, England, with the Honors College, where she completed her thesis and took major courses at the University of Exeter, though the semester was unfortunately cut short by COVID-19. All these experiences, she says, enabled her to step out of her comfort zone and immerse herself in various cultures, learning firsthand what it means to be a global citizen. Tegan will continue working as a certified nursing assistant at an assisted living facility while she applies to physician observership programs. Congratulations, Tegan. Our next graduate is Success O. Ekpenyong. Success is receiving his degree in Business Analytics and Information Systems with a concentration in cybersecurity on the Tampa campus. His honors college thesis examined the resources needed to facilitate youth development strategies that would advantageously position developing countries, especially those in Africa, in the global economy. Success's proudest accomplishment at USF was having his thesis recognized by the faculty and the dean of the Judy Genshaft Honors College, and seeing his work lead to the establishment of his own nonprofit organization, Upsurge International. The focus of Upsurge International is on human capital development in areas like technology, healthcare, education, and private enterprise. In less than a year, the organization has 15 team members across the U.S., Australia, Nigeria, and Zimbabwe, with more than 20 partners in America, England, and Nigeria. I'm very pleased to announce that in recognition of his innovative scholarship, Success has been named the winner of the Dean's Circle of Merit Award for Research. Success will work towards his Master's in Business Analytics and Information Systems at USF. After that, he intends to pursue a PhD in Strategic Leadership at Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. Congratulations, Success. Nora Adele Eldon's degree is in Health Sciences and International Relations with a minor in Women and Gender Studies on the Tampa campus. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis studied the statistical correlation between socioeconomic factors and health outcomes. Nora's favorite honors experience was conducting her honors thesis research abroad. She says she learned what it means to be a global citizen as she had to immerse herself in a culture very different than anything she had experienced. Nora next plans to become a traveling physician assistant to help those underserved by the healthcare system. She would like to work in the Caribbean and help create preventative intervention plans that empower women. In recognition of her commitment to international education, Nora has been named the winner of the Dean's Circle of Merit Award for Global Citizenship. Congratulations, Nora. Next is Kiona Evans, whose degree is in global business with a finance concentration on the Tampa campus. She completed an honors capstone project focused on the economics of natural lighting in the workplace. Kiona's favorite honors experience was a workshop in her honors architecture capstone class where they made clay face masks. Kiona has accepted a full-time position as an accountant while she pursues a master's in finance at USF. Congratulations, Kiona. Elena Fay is completing a degree in political science with a minor in economics on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone project digitized archives for the Gulf Beaches Historical Museum and included curating a digital museum exhibit. Elena's proudest accomplishment at USF was getting a job in her career field prior to graduation, thanks, she says, to her experience with USF-sponsored internships. After graduation, she will begin working in Tallahassee for the Florida House of Representatives as a legislative aide and plans to attend graduate school in the very near future. Congratulations, Elena. Our next graduate is Teresa Fleitz. Teresa's degree is in applied mathematics with a minor in computer science, along with a certificate in visualization and design, all taken on the Tampa campus. Teresa is a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Her honors capstone project determined students' attitudes towards drinking water on the campus to determine why some students buy bottled water despite the availability of water fountains. Teresa's proudest accomplishment at USF was being selected as creative director of SAGO, a student-run communications agency. She next hopes to teach English abroad in Japan or Korea through a government program. In the meantime, she will continue pursuing her passion for photography. Congratulations, Teresa. Hannah Furr is our next graduate. Hannah's degree is in biochemistry on the Tampa campus, and her honors capstone project studied the effects of racism and injustice on people's access to resources and information about healthcare options, particularly during pregnancy. Hannah's proudest accomplishment at USF was being able to spend time abroad in Florence, Italy, and immersing herself in what she describes as a very different lifestyle and culture. Next, Hannah plans to attend graduate school for a master's in forensic toxicology. Congratulations, Hannah. Julia Jenkinger's degree is in secondary English education on the Tampa campus. In her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis, she analyzed varied writing assessment methods to determine the most efficient and fair way to assess a student's overall writing ability. Julia's proudest accomplishment at USF is, she says, having taken courses outside of her comfort zone. Through the Honors College, she was able to work with students and explore concepts very different than what she was used to and comfortable with. Julia next plans to teach for 3 to 5 years and attend graduate school to earn a degree in educational leadership and pursue her ultimate goal of becoming a school principal. Congratulations, Julia. Next is Ruby Margaret Gran, whose degree is in health science on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone project aided volunteers at the Gulf Beaches Historical Museum in digitizing the museum's artifacts. Ruby's favorite honors experience was having the opportunity to serve as an honors orientation mentor and welcome incoming students to, in her opinion, one of the best communities at USF, the Judy Genshaft Honors College. Next, Ruby plans to enroll in the graduate program in occupational therapy. Congratulations, Ruby. Brett Hartman's degree is in business analytics and information systems on the Tampa campus. For his honors capstone research project, he studied the history of segregation on the Florida Gulf beaches in Pinellas County and examined how acts of civil disobedience led to desegregation. Brett's favorite honors experience was studying abroad in Japan with Dr. Young and Professor Sakai. His goal for the future is, he says, to make the world a better place. Congratulations, Brett. Our next graduate is Sherry Hines. Sherry's degree is in biomedical sciences and psychology on the Tampa campus. She completed an honors capstone project that reflected on how major events in recent history have affected her over the course of her life. Sherry's proudest accomplishment at USF was becoming a resident assistant. She next plans to work full-time before attending medical school in the fall. Congratulations, Sherry. Next is Malik Ibrahim. Malik is receiving her degree in biomedical science with a minor in psychology on the Tampa campus. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis investigated the use of a pharmaceutical to help treat the symptoms of tinnitus. Malik says her favorite honors memories are of the discussions that took place in the diverse and unique honors classes that she took, all of which, she says, allowed her to broaden her knowledge and worldview while engaging with her talented peers. Malik plans to enter medical school in the fall of 2021. Congratulations, Malik. Javon James's degrees are in biomedical sciences and public health on the Tampa campus. He completed an honors capstone research project that sought to understand what drives student success and to gain further insight into the gender gap problem associated with college graduation rates at a large urban university. Javon's favorite honors experience, he says, was traveling to London with the USF in London program. He says this trip enabled him to explore a whole new culture and engage in a lot of productive self-reflection. Javon plans to enter a Master's of Healthcare Administration graduate program after gaining some practical experience in the field. Congratulations, Javon. Our next graduate is Maisha Khan. Maisha is completing her degree in chemical engineering on the Tampa campus. In her honors capstone project, she examined green transportation at USF and explored ways in which transportation at USF and in the Tampa Bay community can be made more efficient and more sustainable. Her favorite honors experience was working as an orientation mentor for the Honors College and then becoming an orientation mentor lead the following year. She worked alongside her advisor, Ms. Krista Banke, whom she says she adores and who has really made her experience in the Honors College special. Next, Maisha will work at Goldman Sachs and then pursue a master's degree in pharmaceutical engineering, all while she works on her own startup. In recognition of her contributions to the Honors College and USF, Maisha has been given the Dean's Circle of Merit Award for Leadership. Congratulations, Maisha. Catherine Lachik is finishing her degree in English with a minor in psychology on the St. Petersburg campus. Her honors thesis focused on 3 works of literature with roots in existentialism and absurdism. She analyzed how these texts can be used to understand social and political events in the times in which they were written, as well as how they can be applied today. Catherine's favorite honors experience, she says, was her very first class with Dr. Thomas Smith, Social and Political Theory. She says it gave her such a broad comprehension of how we can understand and learn about different societies and world events, and it was a great introduction to honors coursework. She says that the material in that class always intrigued and inspired her. Next, Catherine plans to seek employment in the St. Petersburg, Clearwater area. Congratulations, Catherine. Next is Milena Levin, who is receiving her degree in biomedical sciences on the Tampa campus. Milena is a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Her Judy Genshaft Honors College thesis analyzed overexpression of the protein PAGE4 within various placental cell types and locations using immunohistochemistry and messenger RNA protein level analyses. Milena's proudest accomplishment at USF was presenting at the USF Health Research Conference. She plans to continue working at a pediatric orthopedics clinic and in the research lab while she applies to medical schools. Congratulations, Milena. Tatum Logsdon's degree is in biomedical sciences on the Tampa campus. He completed the capstone research project that examined aspects of the transition that a country faces after a war, a change in power, or a change in government. Tatum says that his proudest accomplishment at USF was being able to do so well and graduate in almost 2 years. His long-range plan is to graduate from medical school, and, he says, live the rest of his life as a happy surgeon and closet mechanical engineer. Congratulations, Tatum. Next is Meghana Madaram, whose degree is in biomedical sciences with a minor in nutrition on the Tampa campus. Her honors capstone project examined the key drivers related to patient satisfaction in order to increase the quality outcomes for hospitalized patients. She says that her proudest accomplishment at USF was being on the dean's list. She explains that when she started college, she was afraid that her GPA and grades would suffer, since she had to take some classes that she might not do well in. However, she worked hard to improve her GPA so that when she received an email saying that she had been named to the dean's list in the spring of 2020, she was very proud indeed. Next, Meghana plans to find a job as a scribe while she applies to medical schools with the hope of starting in fall of 2022. Congratulations, Meghana. Our next graduate is Brittany Matheny. Brittany's degree is in environmental science and policy on the St. Petersburg campus. Her honors college thesis examined past research on Clam Bayou, which is an estuary in Tampa Bay with a record of having poor water quality. Brittany's proudest accomplishment at USF is, she says, her strength to push through her classes and maintain a high GPA despite stress, hardships, and difficult classes. She plans to seek employment in a job related to climate change policy and eventually go to graduate school to earn her master's degree in climate science. Congratulations, Brittany. Our next graduate is Sophie McPhee. Sophie is graduating with a degree in public health on the Tampa campus. For her Judy Genshaft Honors College capstone research project, she developed a virtual empowerment guide for those involved in birthing in the Tampa Bay area. Sophie says that her favorite honors experience was participating in the study abroad trip to London. She says that she met some of her best friends on that trip, became much more independent, and learned so much through her studies and experiences there. Sophie hopes to find a job as a public health professional working in communities around Tampa Bay to create programs that promote healthy behaviors and prevent injury and disease. Congratulations, Sophie. Our next graduate is Angela McIver. Angela is receiving her degree in biological health sciences with a minor in psychology on the Tampa campus. Angela says that her proudest accomplishment at USF is graduating. Next, Angela will attend the Emory University Physician Assistant Program. Congratulations, Angela. David Medina is graduating with his degree in computer engineering on the Tampa campus. His capstone research project focused on renovations that are being planned for University Mall. His research identified what renovations would best benefit the area. David's favorite honors experience was working on a group project for one of his honors courses that, he says, ended up going on for so long that they ordered pizza to eat while they worked. After graduating, David will begin a full-time job at Raymond James in their IT department. Congratulations, David. Our next graduate is Britannia Morris. Britannia is completing her degree in biomedical sciences on the Tampa campus. Her college thesis provided an overview for the etiological basis, pathology, and mechanisms for musculoskeletal diseases, along with the drugs that are commonly used for these diseases in bone and muscle-related problems during aging. Britannia says that her proudest accomplishment at USF was submitting her research paper for publication. She plans to work as a certified nursing assistant while applying to medical school. Congratulations, Britannia. And our final graduate in this ceremony is Emily Muster. Her degree is in cell and molecular biology on the Tampa campus. Her capstone research project explored her capacity for leadership and helped her discern what opportunities exist for leadership skills and strengths. Emily says that her proudest accomplishment at USF was gaining a spot in Dr. Eswara's microbiology lab as an undergraduate research assistant. There she had the opportunity to assist PhD students with various experiments, an experience that she says enabled her to expand her research skills. Emily intends to complete a Master's of Science in Pharmacology with the long-term goal of a career in research. Congratulations, Emily. This concludes our ceremony today. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you on your remarkable achievements. We look forward to hearing about further accomplishments in the coming months and years, so please stay in touch with your Honors College. Another way to stay in touch with your university is through the USF Alumni Association, which today is providing each of you with a complimentary one-year membership. In closing, on behalf of President Corral, former President Judy Genshaft, and the entire Judy Genshaft Honors College, congratulations and go Bulls!